Hello! Welcome back to the Last Remnant. I don't know why I do that hello thing every time. It's whatever. You've been here before, I imagine, by this point, but either way, I was initially going to be doing some more side quests before we continue the story, but because there's basically a roadblock, and when we get to that, it'll probably be this video. When we get to that, I'll explain. But because there's essentially a roadblock, I think I'll just go ahead and get what little story I can out of the way. And then do the side quests, and some more side quests after that anyway. Where is the quest I'm looking for? There it is. I completed the assistant. I've explained it before, you go to this place 3 times, you collect progressively more and or harder to get materials. And that was a thing that transpired. I also took a fair chunk of time to increase everyone's stats. We gained a few battle ranks. Yeah, we gained a few, to say the least. I think we were at like 64, 63, I guess, maybe, at the end of the last video. Now we're at 71. We're fairly high. Our parties are not necessarily the most competent in the world, but before... Well, actually, I don't know. We'll have to see what I do with parties before we get too much further in here, because we're gonna have some difficult fights coming up. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this started with Koenigsdorf, which means King. Is it King's Castle or King's Base or something like that? I don't actually quite remember. I think it's King's Castle. Either way. Let's get that started, shall we?
What's the Duke of Gore doing here? He wasn't supposed to know about this.
The Duke has eyes and ears the world over. We should not be terribly surprised.
We've got to save him!
Alright. I wasn't actually expecting combat here. If I'm gonna be honest, which I know sounds a bit odd, but I wasn't expecting combat here. So let's see, we have some specials, some stormtroopers. These are all aces. Nothing else so far, just these. So let's go ahead and start tagging what groups we can. What is this? Stealth. Interesting. Interesting? Do I want to do that? Well, they can't attack anyone, so sure. Let's see what that's about. You guys don't want to attack anyone. We'll send them down... Actually, we'll send them up, because I think we got a few powerful people heading south, so we'll send them north. Let's see what we got. We got 2... Oh no, we got 3 north and 1 south. Well, bollocks, whatever. Oh yeah, we're on turbo, I forgot. Well, balls. I always forget when I finish doing stuff off camera to turn off turbo mode. I guess it doesn't really matter, you guys have seen the combat a billion times, but, you know, I like letting you guys see the combat at normal speed here.
I hate these half-baked mutant
Not that I have to, whoa. Not that I have to, but I like to do it anyway. So as you can probably tell, we are slightly more powerful than we were before. We're not necessarily, you know, Doom Destroyer Worlds. Also, he knows grenade impact now. We're not necessarily Doom Destroyer of Worlds, but, you know. So does stealth only last one turn? Because if so, that's much less useful than I initially thought it would be.
Give no quarter!
Not that I thought it would be very useful to begin with, because I'd prefer to just kill things rather than, you know, avoid things, but whatever. I wonder if that avoids AoE damage. It just says you can't be targeted. Doesn't say anything about damage, though. If you can avoid AoE damage with it, that's an amazing ability, and I'm just going to be trying to use that as much as possible. I have my doubts, though. Also, I crafted some purple weapons, some quote-unquote end-game weapons I crafted while off camera. A few people have asked for those, so there's some powerful weapons that are not remnants out and about.
They've circled us!
I believe those glowy weapons that Koenigsdorf has there are one of the few that I crafted. I don't know who else got one. I think she might have. I think I only crafted 2, actually, now that I'm thinking about this. They're really expensive to craft, leave me alone. It'd be nice, I was gonna say, it'd be nice if we could kill these, like, sometime now, so we get reinforcement. But apparently we're gonna get them anyway, so whatever. So what do we got? I'm not gonna cancel it, don't worry about that. More stormtroopers, alright, whatever.
This is our time! We must fight!
So we must fight. I would like to maybe get a caustic blast or 2 or 3 in here, but oh, there we go. I was gonna say there's probably not a lot of options for that. Did they only reinforce like a couple? Play it by ear. Don't want them getting hurt or well dying. They're gonna get hurt. That's pretty much how this works. But I don't want them dying, you know? That'd be unfortuitous. Nice dodge. Nice crit. Hooray! We win. I'm gonna have to see what... I'm gonna have to see what to do with unions for some of the upcoming technically optional bosses, because I don't know necessarily if we want to stack a bunch of powerful unions or we want a bunch of small unions. Well, I'll have to see. I may end up spreading out as much as physically possible. Well, there's blackout. It's not what I wanted, but that's actually better. And that's why. I forgot what I was talking about. I don't know if I want to stack a bunch of 5 unions or a bunch of smaller 3s and like a single 5 or something like that. We shall have to see. So 2 support guys. You have nobody to support. Everyone else is dead. Wait for a chance. I've not seen that before either. We'll do that just to see what it does. We'll have this union set to heal because we need someone to attack, and the other union is already hurt, so we may as well have someone heal. Are we gonna have to fight Dude Bro back there with the Duke of Gore's weapon?
How you like that?
I did mention something about that weapon, did I not? You thought it was just a spinny blade thing.
Thank you.
Duke of Gore probably also thought it was just a spinny blade thing. They're not going to heal the union that needs it, are they? Nope. Oh well. Hopefully they'll be alright without heals. Unless they did get healed, I don't know. I'm not paying close enough attention, apparently. I wish you had not dodged that, sir. Because then you hit me in the face. Who was it that even needed heals? I've just straight up, I don't know who actually needed the heals. Good lord. Oh, hello. Apparently we do have to fight him. With the spinny bit on the back, it's great. Alright, no, they didn't get healed. Alright, well, if we can attack from afar, we shall do it. So they're attacking in. I like how we're up to group in now. That's great. They're attacking the boss from afar. That's fine. I would like someone from group, or someone to attack group M from afar, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, here we go. So we got all three groups being attacked. Good. Oh. Okay, what did that do? Maybe if you get in deadlock with them, it does damage to you or something? And yes, that is technically a buff for the enemy that I keep casting on them, if you've noticed that. It is a defense down, attack up skill. It means we do more damage to them so we can kill them quicker, but the downside is it causes them to start wrecking you, so you do have to be a bit careful with it. Like making sure Kidman's team here is actually healed. Hopefully we can get both of these groups down this turn. We may not. Well, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully someone else is attacking them. They might not be though. Whoops. If not, we can have... Oh, I was gonna say we could have one group break off the boss and just kill them, but there's friends. How many reinforcement waves are there? Good lord. We're gonna hit Z before too much longer. Alright, well that's...
I won't let bullies like you get in my way!
That's gonna simplify things. I'm gonna have as many people attack from afar on the boss as can. If not, we'll just have them play it by ear or something. Skabolg, if it fires first, will nuke everyone's face, but knowing how the game works, it probably outmaneuver. Probably won't fire first, as we've already seen. I don't know what that does, but it looks cool. We should be able to handle this easily, just almost entirely because of our strength at this point.
Keep it up! Give no quarter!
We need some better skills on some people, but, you know, for the most part, we are suitably powerful to take on this dude. Not suitably powerful to take on the thing that I need to kill before continuing the story after this, but, you know.
I call upon me!
We'll talk about that later. Hopefully this kills the boss too, that'd be sweet. I doubt it, because he's not in crit, but you know. Nope. Didn't even put him in critical. Which means he has maybe 200k health? That wouldn't be too surprising, considering our battle rank. Ooh, okay, so that's what that ability does.
What the hell are you doing?
Alright. Fairly reasonable AoE damage there. Gonna have you hurry and heal them. You play it by ear. Uses stealth on another union. That doesn't seem necessarily very useful, I'm not gonna lie. That should be able to get our health back up.
No one I can't defeat! No one!
So what is it, every other turn he does that AoE? Nice block. I'm not really sure how you block that, but nice block anyway. And I doubt Orphic Ward blocks this, because it seems like to me that would be a physical attack. And Orphic is magical unless I'm mistaken. Crap, why do I keep messing all the things up? Maybe we'll wait to see what outmaneuver does? No, because we resisted it again. For the love of God. Stop resisting things that I want to see. Or maybe you should actually resist it because it could be awful, I don't know. He's silenced, but I don't think he casts anything anyway. He seems to just stab people and cast Hurricane and outmaneuver. Maybe outmaneuver is magic? I don't know. Don't even know what it does, so I don't know if I should care, to be honest. We're pumping out some serious damage per turn here. Which isn't terribly surprising, I'm gonna be honest here, but still. He's not... Well, we can't see him crit because he's silenced.
You alright?
For whatever reason, if you're unaware of this, for whatever reason, if you have silence on someone, and it it shows that purpley bit, that seems to override the... It seems to override the critical effect where it flashes red. Also, apparently we can cast Blackout. Hooray! Hey, 85,000 damage. What is it doing? Ow. Okay. Wasn't anticipating that. Might be problematic. But still, 85,000 damage. That is absurd. Someone died. I guess that's a critical trigger. He does that skill when he hits crit. Or a certain percentage, anyway. Either way, he just wrecked, like, half of our group here. And killed some of it. Doesn't matter, it's dead. Downside is that dead group doesn't get experience for the boss because they died before the boss did, but still, they get experience for the rest of it, just not
I
that.
hope I've grown stronger than before.
This is just the beginning.
There's still plenty of power left
A
in
new
these
power.
old bones.
Guess I'm not
I
senile
must
quite
surpass
yet.
my mother.
Still some pretty good stat crits from that fight, not gonna lie. 31,000 gold. That's not very good at this point, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Probably a cutscene, maybe?
Hermione! Conqueror.
Lord Conqueror, please, you must help me.
Lord David!
Forgive me. I didn't mean to get carried away. I was just trying to help. Please, you must show mercy.
Fool. Without regard for the remnants or anything else, you continued your petty machinations. No more.
Hugo!
Enough of this. If you have not awakened by now, then you are no longer necessary.
Rush.
You.
Wait! You can't leave me, Conqueror!
We've returned, my lord.
How is the chairman?
It is still too close to call.
I see.
What is this?
What's going on, Dad? Hey, that light's moving. Huh?
We've lost it.
What even was it?
If it showed up on this baby, it was a remnant, of course.
Irina?
Don't! Irina, so deep. The forest filled with power. The Conqueror. He's there.
That light is back.
Where's it at?
Darkened forest, I'd say.
So this glowing light is the Conqueror? How come he's on the Remnant tracker thing?
It must be the talismans he carries.
Well, Dave?
Lord David, what shall we do?
We were unable to protect Duke Gore. We are powerless in the face of the Conqueror. That's how it was at Nagapur. That's how it was at Koenigsdorf. Even if we meet him now at Darkened Forest, what can we do? How are we even supposed to stand against him?
Mr. David, what you can do is...
Irina!
Irina!
How's she doing?
She'll be fine. Used a bit too much of Marion's blessing is all. She's asleep.
Rush. Coming back, right? Waiting for you.
She's dreaming of that time she waited for you in the forest. She really cares for you, Rush.
Feeling better?
Sorry for worrying you.
Hey, don't sweat it.
How is Irina?
She's fine, just exhausted from everything.
I see. She wasn't to be mixed up in any of this. I gave my word.
Hey, this isn't your fault, Dave. Irina did all this because she wanted to.
Rush!
Mom?
Irina! Irina's gone!
By the time you get this, I'll be in Darkened Forest. There's something I need to find out. Please, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. If things get too scary, I'll come right back, okay?
How could she do such a foolish thing?
People can't choose how they're born. Coming into the world with Marion's blessing isn't a mandate to use it.
Jeez, she's always taking things so seriously. Dave, I'm gonna go save Irina. I know that I can't really do much against the Conqueror, but I've left Irina behind before. I'm not gonna do it again.
I understand. However, I cannot allow you to go alone. I'm coming with you.
Thanks, Dave.
All right? Now that that's decided, let's be off.
There's something that I actually intended to do before this series of cutscenes, and that was redo the union she's in. But I guess it doesn't matter because she wasn't a leader anyway, so...
Leave it to me.
We need to fill her spot with somebody, it doesn't necessarily matter who. Frankly, I don't know who. No one's really necessarily that amazing. I mean, he'll do, I guess. We're gonna lose stats from him? Yeah, we are. We're gonna lose a lot of defense and mystic. We'll gain some attack, though. For some reason. I think we're gonna end up going with, like, McGrady or something. Could go with Magalus. What is Magulus, whatever this dude, what's he know? Rejuvenate, restore, refresh. I think it's the same thing that Grady knows. Slightly better refresh and rejuvenate though. 67, 70. We're gonna go with this dude. It doesn't necessarily matter. He's gonna be replaced with Irina, presumably when she gets back, so that'll do. We may as well talk to everyone here, see what they say. So we've been to Darkened Forest before, for a very short period of time, but apparently it can change its form. Interesting. What are you standing around here for, as everyone stands around here? We could go see the Duke of Gore too before we head off. We may as well see how he's doing. Alright, promises must be upheld, but before we go uphold those promises, let's very quickly see if we can do anything with Duke of Gore. Also, Sixth Path apparently now exists. Hooray! I think I actually need stuff from the Sixth Path. I could be mistaken though. It's remarkably expensive. Oh, he's not even here. It's remarkably expensive to upgrade my staff, and I need pretty rare materials, so... Well, where is the Duke of Gore? I guess if he's not here, he's probably in like some sort of somewhere getting medical attention or something, I don't know. He did get potentially punched through the stomach. We've seen the Conqueror punch people before. Specifically Emma, I think it's, oh, for God's sake, freaking, there we go. Specifically Emma got punched through the heart and had something ripped out of her chest, so you know, things happen, so we're here again. It doesn't appear to be any different than before, but mayhaps something will happen as we run in, I don't know. I don't want to fight anything here, because frankly it's trash at this point. Oh hey, cutscene. Oh hey. Mist, or something. Oh. So it looks like it's just gotten a bridge to the northern path. Alright, it's a cool looking area now though, I'm not gonna lie. Might be able to get some new resources here maybe? Open recipe. Later. Considering that gave me 2,000 gold, that's not too shabby, and a weapon recipe. It's not too shabby for one of those nodes. I'll have to investigate what resources to get from where, because some NPCs still do need some miscellaneous stuff that can be gathered, so... A lot of the requests I'm getting now are for things from monsters now. Is there anything over there? No, alright. I kinda like this version of the forest. I don't really know why, but I like it a little bit better. And because, you know, this is a new part, I'm assuming this is the direction you have to go. There appears to be some Dark Souls-esque doors here. They open in a very Dark Souls-esque manner as well. Fantastic. Alright. Yep, I was gonna say, I assume we don't have a map. There appears to be some sort of giant tree. Or something, I don't know. It's not very thick, considering how tall it is. Either way, I have no idea which direction to go, so we're gonna do some basic exploratory crap, because this doesn't look like a very linear area.
Okay, later.
In the meantime, we'll dig up a crooked spear, which seems horribly useless. Is that a dead end this way? Doesn't appear to be. This tree also... crap, we're gonna have to fight this thing. This tree thing also appears to be glowing, which is unusual. This is gonna be an extraordinarily easy fight, by the way. Apparently we'll have to fight 3 things, though. Not that that's going to be hard. That stealth thing's not very useful. I wonder what you get if you level that, though. As you increase rank in whatever category that is. Is it psionics, maybe? I don't know. Either way, as you increase rank in that, I wonder what other skills you might get. A spinning lariat. Lariat? I don't know. That does some decent damage. Again, not that it necessarily matters. That was a great crit on my part there.
Watch this.
Oh, come on. Really? Really? All you had to do was like 5 damage with an attack that hits twice. Whatever. At least Veronica's network knows what's up. They know how to get the job done. Cademan, though, he's basically worthless. He's not actually. He's a decent dude. He's a decent party member. He's nothing really that special, but how do you dodge? The floor is lava. There's no couches around. How do you dodge that? I swear to God, this game sometimes. Just hit them once.
Well done.
Thank you. Smash the attack button until someone kills him.
Sweet.
Captured Galaganos. We do need money again, which I spent like 180k on 2 weapons, so that's not terribly surprising, but we do need some money again. Oh, hello. Oh, he spotted me. Curses. I was hoping I could get away with that, but apparently not. So that is a dead end. I don't see anything down there. No gather points or anything. Unless there's one on this wall that's next to me, I don't know. Let's just continue this way. Hello, excuse me, gather point. What do we get here? Divine metal. I don't think anyone needs that, but it can be used. Ooh, dragon skills. It can be used to craft some high-end weapons, so we'll grab a few before this dude over there mauls us. Also, that failed loop chance. I should show you Mr. Dig's stats, too. There you go. He's almost maxed out. Ultimate technique, or sorry, not ultimate technique. Technique seems to take a lot longer than everything else to level. So that is the last thing he needs, but everything else has been maxed out for a while now. And I'm gonna need to start triggering these more powerful formations at some point soon here. I do not wish to engage in combats with you. Please go away. This is the last, as far as I'm aware anyway, the last area we can go to before I need to do side quests, so. And again, I'll explain that when we're done here. It's nothing too complex, but I don't want to complicate things. Let's see. Probably just gonna get divine metal from everything, but I want to check for treasure and stuff like this. Oh, we got a map. Fantastic. Oh, and of course the map is basically right at the end. It's a pretty small area. I wonder what's in the middle. Before we leave this area, let's investigate the middle. I've been through a lot of zones whilst recording, kind of in a speed-runny fashion, so we can just take a gander around this one, I suppose. Ah, a giant tree is in the middle. Fair enough. Does the giant tree perhaps have a gather point or something on it that I can do? Technically it does. Crimson ore. Processing method is legendary.
Okay,
don't have any idea what that's for, but it sounds pretty good. And we did need Necro Dragon Bones for David, so we'll go ahead and use up the rest of our digs on this spot.
Awesome!
Which is apparently 4 more, good lord. Actually, we'll use, because I see a red spot over there, we'll use to the last one here.
Yes.
What? Oh, well, alright, I guess we're gonna be here a while, because apparently that happens. I didn't know that could happen. I thought the only way to restore it was to leave or get a morsel.
Alright! Awesome!
I guess not, apparently that's the thing. I wonder the rarity of that, or if it just happens in certain areas and you can't get it in lower levels. I don't know.
Awesome!
Either way, we're gonna have a whole bucket load of crimson ore and hopefully Necro Dragon Bones, although those seem to be the rare material. Interestingly enough. We also get basically no crimson ore, despite having our gathering maxed out. I realize it says legendary, but this must be like a pretty high-end material here, considering we're max level and getting 1 per dig. 1 or 2 per dig, anyway.
Awesome.
And not Our overdrives have been garbage as well, so... Alright, we'll dig up this spot. We'll leave one more dig just in case there is another red spot somewhere. We'll leave 14 more digs just in case there's a bunch of red spots somewhere because I'm done digging there. Move on. How much XP? Decent XP off of that node. Nothing crazy, mind you, but it's better than digging up like iron or something in starting areas, which should be fairly obvious. These weird tree roots are weird. I don't trust them. Stick point. And this is on the actual tree itself. So we are going to do a few digs here, see what's up. Ancient Vine, yeah, it is a new spot. Do apologize, I don't have any idea how long this video is going to be, but it's going to be a lot longer because I'm digging crap up. A fruit of knowledge. Plants its seed and carcasses, okay. Fair enough. I'm not going to use all of my digs on this point. We'll do one more dig and then move on. I can come back here if I need stuff. Or if I just want to level or whatever, I can just come back to this place and do so. Don't know if there's any more nodes anyway. Alright. I like the music in this place too. I approve.